All right, guys, so early in my career, when I say early, I'm talking like around high school, when I was probably about 5'8", 5'9", 170, 175 pounds. I've never really always been a huge guy. It's not really, my power numbers have always been a part of my game, but not the primary part of my game as I've advanced in levels. But I did see a lot of success with my power numbers early on because there was one thing I always believed in. And it was something that I took from a book. They were using the principle of figure skaters and when they do their spins, their turns. And how I related it to how I could understand a lot better is when like somebody puts you on a swing and they wind you up really tightly, and when your hands are closer to your body, you turn a lot faster. When they're away from your body, you turn a lot slower. And so what I started to do was I started to implement something in my training regimen where I was trying to keep my hands as close to my body as possible. I was literally trying to keep my hands close to my belly button when I hit the baseball. And so in understanding what I was trying to do at the plate, obviously I had to reposition myself in the box to be able to accomplish that. So most times when I did get in the box, I would crowd the plate because now it was a lot easier for me to get to the inside because still I'm keeping my hands tight to my body. If I do get to that inside pitch, boom, I'm right there. And so this is good for smaller guys or anybody that's trying to produce some more power. It's going to increase your bat speed because the closer you keep your hands to your center of gravity here, as I illustrated in that post with Mookie, the tighter your spin is going to be. And the tighter your spin is, the quicker you're going to rotate. And so I would literally get into practice on the tee at home, and I would stand as close as I could to it. But you can't just stand on top of the baseball and not be able to hit the baseball hard. That's not going to help you. You got to be able to get close to the baseball, but still be able to hit it on the line. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to hit line drives. If you can't hit line drives, or you can't drive balls over people's heads, you're not going to see a lot of success from it. So don't just get in there in your practice on the tee and just stand close to it, just to stand closer and cut yourself off. And another thing you want to think about too, this is something that's going to be good for pulling the baseball. All right, maybe going up the middle from time to time, but pulling the baseball, and that's why I put myself on top of the plate. But what you will see yourself have a lot. You'll have a lot more pop, and you'll get to the inside pitch a lot better. The closer you can keep your hands to your body, the faster that barrel's going to get through because the quicker you can rotate. And hand speed, barrel speed, bat speed, that is a result of hip speed and rotation. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. So for me, what I would do, like I said, I keep it close. And these baseballs that I hit, I would typically keep them a little further out front. I don't want to have my hands super close to me and hit the ball with too much depth. Just because, you're not getting that extension. That's hitting pitches deeper in the zone and driving the ball backside is more about leverage. Hitting the inside pitch is more about speed. Okay? So I get to it, I probably have it at about my front foot, maybe a little bit further out, and I'm just trying to stay as short as I can to it. Still trying to hit the ball on the line, still trying to get a line drive, but now I'm trying to keep my hands as tight to my body as possible. I'm working on this so that when I get to a game and I'm committing to a pitch and I see that ball's going to be tighter to me than what I expect, I know that I can get here. Right? A lot of guys can't attack that pitch like you watch Mike Trout do all the time because you're not used to getting your hands tighter to your body. You don't know what that feels like. So I set it up there, and I just stay nice and tight. And it's not going to feel comfortable. It's not going to feel great. What you should be focused on when you're keeping your hands tight to your body, just focus on turning your hips. Get the back foot turned. You're going to have bat speed, even though it does not feel comfortable. I'm telling you, the tighter you can keep your hands to your body, the quicker you're going to get through. I'm here right on top of it. And I'm just keeping my hands nice and tight. And so, another thing you got to think about too, the tighter you try to keep your hands to the body, you're not going to get great extension. But we're not relying on extension. When we're hitting the ball pull side and we're getting jammed up, it's all about getting the barrel into the zone. So if I can keep my hands tight, I can get my barrel into the zone, I can put the ball on the sweet spot, it's going to travel. So that's a great tip. you're trying to get some easy pop, especially smaller guys, and you're trying to hammer that inside pitch on a consistent basis, just keep your hands as tight to you as possible. It's going to increase your bat speed.